Hello everybody, welcome back. Hopefully this gets out the same day that I am recording this. Wanted to run IMSA Pilot Challenge, get that out to you guys, as well as Gen 4 Cup and whatever was going to work for our time schedule, and then we had weather start to play an issue, and unfortunately, lost power at my house for quite a while. It's obviously nothing as bad as what some people are dealing with, tornadoes, and even other people in my area dealt with far worse. So, very thankful that it could have been far worse. Unfortunately, it was not, as I get off track there, like an idiot, under pacing. Get that out of the system now. Anyways, yeah, so running this, like I said, was planning on running another road race. Originally was going to be IMSA Pilot Challenge. Missed all of those time slots, so no big deal. And thought hopefully this one would be short enough that was similar to what I was practicing. Same car, same track, different setup obviously. But hopefully it was going to be able to at least get me something out today, and then I'll get Gen 4 out for tomorrow. We'll see. So, should be fun. I have run, I think, a couple official races here at Sebring before. And yeah, it's just going to try to do best I can. Qualified second. It's car number 5. Pretty weak field overall. Obviously, my road rating's not that great. This was obviously not originally according to my plan, given that I wanted to stay in rookie Mazdas for quite a while. But given how short track racing went this week, felt like running another road race in place of an oval race was the better idea, and didn't want to attempt stock cars on a road course when I already struggle with dedicated road cars as it is. So, yeah, running this instead. Short, like I said, hopefully I get out same day, and then I'll get Gen 4 out the next day. So we'll see. It's gonna try to keep it clean. Obviously, had that off track there. Take the corner too fast, but try to keep it clean. Hopefully, thought it's a 15-minute race. 7 laps, I think, is what's going to be the race distance that way. So, fair qualifying was actually going to matter somewhat, just because of, yeah, they're longer laps, but not an insane amount of passing opportunities here without being crazy aggressive. So, I was hoping that I could grab some track position, especially when I saw strength of field and that I was car number 5. Wanted to try to get as far up front as I could, and I don't know. I don't know if it's going to avoid the carnage. I don't know if we're still going to get piled into from behind. Who knows? I could do something stupid as well. So, biggest goal is just to be clean. Trying to work on keeping off the traction control ABS and not sliding tires on braking or squealing them too much. Just to keep it a little bit better. I find that, I don't know, I'm getting a little better. I still struggle with these for sure, which is crazy, but I'm going to see what we can do. So, get ready to roll here. We'll see when the 4 is going to pull off.
Okay, Jake.
It's off and rolling.
Go, go, go.
So we got the 15
minutes remaining.
behind us, and then the 1's going to slot in behind him. So McLaren up front, Mercedes behind. Is the 15 going to dive it into turn 1? I don't know, but I'm just going to take it wide anyways. I think it looks like he is. So it'll make this corner fun if he doesn't bail, which he doesn't. Just gonna let him go. Actually, he ends up falling behind us. Okay, I'll take that. So it allows the 4 to get away because I took the corners a little bit slower, but no big deal. Honestly, if I can finish second, I will be thrilled to death with that. Anything inside the top 10, I'll probably be happy with. Even though that's behind where I'm supposed to finish, I think. I don't even remember, there's 20 something I want to say in this race. We'll just see how it sorts out, what I have pace-wise. Based on qualifying pace, I have absolutely nothing for the 4. Mid 212s would be a good lap for me. I think I qualified with like a 212.5 or something. So if I can get into, you know, the 212s, 0.3s, 0.4s, something like that, I'll be really happy with that, no matter where we finish. There's a little bit on cold tires. I'm just pushing a little hard. 1's gone, no big deal.
Come on, 20.
See what we can do. Looks like we're getting a little bit of separation behind, so at least Shouldn't be massive chaos and pressure. I'll find out how badly I underdrive some corners compared to people. So I always have to watch for apexing the right way to get as much speed down the straightaway as possible without also cutting the corner too early and getting the cut penalty. Done with the chat, people are already being fun. This is a corner I probably underdrive. Especially when I push it that wide, get a little bit of slide. So 4 opens up, we're 1.5 back, 2.3 back at the line. I don't know what it was catching. Not sure why it didn't record the first lap. There we go. They're arguing. Who knows where the heck they're at.
Sector 1 is quick.
A little bit too early. I've always struggled with not cutting that corner early enough, and that time I just did a little bit early, so kind of killed me. Center out. Half a second up on the 15 still. This is GT4 fixed, like I mentioned, at Sebring. I actually feel like these are harder personally than GT3s to drive, so really hope that once I can move up to them according to my plan that I can really start to master them, because I think if I can get quick in these, it'll really help me in other cars. Stock cars absolutely not, but I think other road courses it definitely will. And I felt like I did that corner fairly well, and 15 still closed up. See if he's going to dive it into 17 or not. Quite a bit away from the 1 and the 6. So I have a little bit of room that way. Literally on the throttle again. I don't know what timing and scoring is doing there. Just having issues like right when we get close to the line.
That lap was a 212.66.
You're a couple of tenths off from the 4 up ahead as I push turn 1 really wide. Bad turn 1. Over drove the entrance to 2 there a little bit. Slip the tires there a little too much as well.
Okay, Jake.
I'm starting to get better at recognizing when I make mistakes, just still trying to avoid them, unfortunately. And those mistakes obviously are something that the 4 is not doing, which is why he's pulling away. So I don't think it's going to be any challenge for the lead unless he somehow makes a mistake or has slower traffic that causes an issue. So it's going to be just me trying to stay in front of the 15 and the 1. Top 5 has remained unchanged since the start. I think we've all been in the same order as well. So see if we can hang on to second. To try to see if I can get to like a 212.3. Overdrove that entry a little bit. Just trying to get the car to rotate without sliding it too much, since these are lower powered cars. Momentum is the key. You don't want to slide it anymore. That's just scrubbing speed off. better exit that time out of 17.
Fastest lap for
11.9. Yeah,
11.92.
he's a full second ahead. I can't even compete with that. I have no chance at competing with that kind of lap time. I'm going to be lucky to stay in front of the 15 at this rate. Especially when I continue to overdrive turn 2. So, oh wait, bye-bye to the 4 as he sails off into the Florida afternoon sun. Maybe I'll catch a lucky break like I did with SKs,
Okay, Jake,
and
halfway
he'll
home.
do something
Got plenty
stupid,
of fuel.
but I would assume if he's turning the lap times that he is, he will not be doing something stupid, so. Really good run by him already, I would say. Almost had a mental mishap there. Almost took it too high. Killed me on the entry, or the exit, because I didn't brake enough. Very, very lucky to have been able to gather it and not go off the track or spin.
Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace.
Not the best exit there out of 16. Lose a little bit of time down the straightaway to my best lap. And if I can keep everything within a couple tenths of each other, I will be really happy with that as well. Trying to get a run out, pick up a little bit of time. It's obviously now how I need to run. Turn 16 or 17. Meter slows down to a 212.442. Comes up just a little bit on the fastest lap. But he's sadly still pulling away as I continue to overdrive turn 2. Really got to back that braking point up, and now I enter forward too early, and that kills the run out. Inconsistencies. 15's pulled away from the 6. It's about 8/10ths back of the 15, or the 1, excuse me, pulling away from the 6. The 1's still sitting right around that half-second mark back from me. Just cut the corner too much. Not a good lap at all. Not a good lap at all. Oh well, we'll rebound. 2 to go, likely, once we cross the line.
5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Kind of slid, just overdrove the entry.
Okay, Jake, don't let this guy distract you.
Try to take a little bit later. Wow. Way too much on traction control there. Alright, that was not good, because that's going to allow the 15 to get to our inside now. Probably try to cross over. We'll go early, let him go on the right-hand side. So one was going to try to get the dive to the inside.
Keep him under pressure.
Alright. Didn't execute that very well. I gave up second when I shouldn't have given up. Got 2 laps, though. Try to put pressure on the 15, follow him,
Sector 1 is
see where I can
0.40 off the
find
pace. Sector 2 is
mistake out of him.
0.27 off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.4 off the pace.
New view. Give you guys something exciting to see, I suppose. Just continue to overdrive turn 2. Gotta really back up turn 2 entry. Got 1, a couple tenths back. 15's half a second ahead. Felt like I picked up more time on the 15 than that, which I didn't really pick up a ton of time on them. Let's pull away here, corner exit. So back entries up a little bit just because I haven't run behind him, so really paid attention to where his braking points are yet. I obviously don't want to run over the back of him. Gets out of the corner a little bit better. Pulling away slightly from the 1. So hopefully it'll just be a battle between the 15 and myself for second. Much better corner exit that time. Trying to pull up close to the 15 here down the straight.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Got the white flag this time by. Team's gonna defend the inside line. Stay close to him here down the front stretch into turn 1.
Okay, Jake, 1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
I was hoping crossing that he'd pull out wide. Try to take the inside line here. Even though I pushed wide into him. So I just completely screwed both of our races there. So we're gonna let the 15 go.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Brown.
That was a really stupid move on my part. Most definitely a very stupid move on my part. It's just never a spot I should have taken. Got 1 blinking, try to cut in front of the 6. He's got the 12 right behind him as well, and the 7's right there, so. Sorry for 15 getting you into turn 2, did not mean to do that. Trying to be nice, so give the 15 the spot. Yeah, it cost me likely a podium, but no big deal. I'd rather be a respectful racer than, you know, takes positions like that, so 4th is still not a bad finish by any means. I just overdriven the car. Has no, not no front grip, but I'm just overdriving it. Way too fast on entries. Still a fun race though. Still learning a lot. I feel like I improved in some ways. Probably if I go back to other GT4 races I've run, this is probably a better race than that. Just not my best, but hey. I knew that
you've got half
realistically I was not where I wanted to be in terms of my road racing skills, so no big deal. I think we're gonna be able to get the 15 here. Cars all over the place. Just really trying to get every last bit of power down without hitting the outside retaining wall. And we finished 4th. Still not a bad race by any means. It's just, yeah, I don't know. We'll take a look at that last corner there, or the last lap. Get the overlay off. And take a look at that. That was just, like I said, me just getting way too aggressive, to be honest. So we're going to follow in behind the 15. Try to look to the right with the plan to cross over them, get to the left-hand side to have the advantage going into turn 2. Kind of got a little bit of run, really was not quite there, and then just tried to outbrake them, locked it up, and then just, yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. So the one read that perfectly. He saw that I was never sticking that corner, and honestly, I should have bailed a lot before. You can see I was full braking pressure, which was not going to be good. Stand on the ABS like that was not going to allow me to slow down in time. So tried to get it there, had no grip in the front tires, too much wheel, and just trying to hang off on the cars. Honestly, just a four-wheel slide at that point, and just barely gets them. How it did it read it as a 0x. So wow. I guess I mean I'm kind of shocked that that was only a 0x, not a 2x, but not a big deal at all. Looked like, I don't know, I tried to give it to the 15 there. Like we were coming in the corner and then just tried to stop on, hit the brakes to let him slide in so he could have the spot. That was just me trying to, get the spot back. And then he kind of stopped too, so I'm not really 100% sure what happened. And then he's going to get going. We're going to run side by side into this next corner, which is not a good idea. Smartened up after turn 2. So we're going to try to just hit the brakes, let him go. You can see there, and then slot right in front of the 6 there. So definitely not my finest work. Obviously, if I wouldn't have made the mistake on lap 6, I wouldn't even been in that position. Probably could have come home second, but 4th place overall, not bad. It's road racing. I'm not great at it, so I understand I'm going to make mistakes. And really sorry to the 15 if he's watching it. You ran a great race. He ran me clean, so there's no reason for me to do that. It's just a completely dumb error on my part. Just tried to outbrake you and got a little too far over my head for doing that one. So overall, pretty fun. Hopefully, like I said, this gets up the same day that I recorded it, and hopefully, you guys enjoy that one. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.